I say a lot of things, like I have a lot of things in my brain. I have a lot of knowledge, but then when it comes to doing the video, I clam up and I can't, and it takes me forever to do it. But in a live setting, if you ask me now, I'll spit out something and I'll probably say something really smart. But then when it comes time to the video, I just don't know how to proceed. So what are some of the tips to help with that video creating process?
So I say keep it simple, right? For you, if you have no issue going live, go Instagram live. That's the first thing. You're probably one of the few people that feel comfortable, but I think just simplifying it, I think you hit the nail on the head. You said you have a lot of thoughts going through your mind. So before you press that record button, you have to be intentional with every post. At this point in my career, every post that I do is intentional. I'm not just posting random pictures of animals, and I'm going to get to that. So here's the thing. You should have your 5 pillars. What are your 5 pillars? They're things that's of interest to you, right? So everyone knows I like handbags. I like perfume. I like certain things. And so you want to be consistent with those things. Number 1, I'm not an animal person. So if you see me post a random picture of a cat, it sort of takes my credibility away because I'm not sticking to those pillars. So I would say stick to what you know. Keep it simple. Write out your thoughts. Maybe put them in a bullet form, short and concise. I think people get caught up in video. They feel like, the record button is on and they have this plethora of time to get whatever point it is they want to get across. And because of that, then your thoughts get fumbled. You also want to keep it short, right? Like reels, I think it's 1:30 or stories, it's a minute. So you want to get good in those short sound bites. So I would say if you craft your material where the shorter the sound bite, it'll make it easier. And then you can just have a carousel of videos. It doesn't have to be one long video. Because remember, our attention span now, people of 2024, is like this. So they're not going to watch a 5-minute video, nor do they have the time to watch a 5-minute video. But if you break it up in chunks, maybe you do a minute, there's your 5-minute video. They can swipe and it'll help you get your thoughts across because you're not trying to condense every thought that you possibly have in this video. You're cramming it. So what you can do is each video, each slide per se, is a particular topic, is a particular bullet point. So ultimately you have to do what works for you, but I would say breaking it up into little chunks instead of just doing a broad, longer video where your thoughts can kind of get mumbled and jumbled, and then you don't even know where you were going or what you were doing or what the intention was when you first set out to do your video.
I know we've gone a bit rogue from our question list, but I want to keep us tight inside of here. Talk about the production quality, because I know that's something a lot of people stick on, that it should be a high-value production. You've taken a glance at your work for the business anyway, and I see a lot of selfie-style, very natural videos. So talk about that production quality and how you determine whether you're going to go high production or whether you're going to go organic and more real feel.
I think this is a very tricky topic because a lot of people get caught up in having to have this perfect camera, the ring light. This is what I use. This phone. It's an iPhone. I don't even know what model it is. It's an iPhone. I don't even use a ring light. I turn the light on. I think so many people get caught up. That's part of this picture perfect. You have to have this done. You have to have your hair done. You have to look a certain way. And all of that is just a time waste, right? It's like, if you don't have the right camera, can you not sell? Can you not shoot? Can you not sell the product? And it's just not true. I think, listen, it depends. The higher the price point, I mean, if you're working with clients and your products are thousands and thousands of dollars, yes, you want to have good quality out there, good quality videos. You want to have good marketing out there. But at the same time, what we have now with our phones is a jet. They didn't have these phones 20 years ago. So they had to get a camcorder or whatever they had at that time to get the video out there. We have this at our fingertips. So for me personally, I do not invest in it. I mean, I guess if you want to get a little ring lights are inexpensive. So ring lights are also something you can use, but I don't get caught up in the high quality electronics because I think what happens is when you're waiting for that, maybe you can't afford it, you get caught up in that and you're not doing what you set out to do, which is sell. And most people, I mean, even in the music industry, people are shooting music videos on their phones now. So I think everyone has a phone, whether it's an Android, an iPhone, whatever it is, they all come with cameras. And I think if you're really serious about selling your product, I think you should just get on camera, do it, stop making excuses, and stop looking for this or that, the shiny object. No one's going to know that I did that video going in and out of my refrigerator on a $10,000 camera. No one cares because I'm not selling camera equipment. Now, if I was selling camera equipment, then yes, I want to have the highest quality. But I'm not selling camera equipment, I'm selling collagen. So no one really cares what I'm doing it on. They just want to see that I'm taking the product. So I definitely say don't get caught up in that. It's a time waste and you'll end up doing nothing until you get that shiny object. And it's really not going to make a difference in your business.